Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Fuko and today we have a look at a gene scanner improvement mod by the lovely developer and ARC modder Shinygati. And I'm gonna show you right now the old school vanilla gene scanner if you try to use it on a creature. You have a stored gene trait limit of 10, and you can only remove stuff from adult creatures and not give it to them after they reach adulthood, right? That's what's so bad about the vanilla gene scanner. Now we have a look at what this mod actually adds, what's new, and that's the improved gene scanner. That's this one. Has a little bit more of a reddish little icon, and it also adds an improved gene scanner storage. And I'm gonna show you why this one is so much better. First one, you can remove and give adult creatures traits as much as you want. You can switch them back and forth as many times as possible as you humanly can imagine. What else? You can store up to 500 traits. You can even configure this one to store up to 2000. So you can have up to 2000 traits on one gene scanner without ever having to storage them, which is amazing. But also quite dangerous. If you happen to die on your server, you lose all your traits with your inventory if you cannot recover it. So might as well put the most valuable ones inside the gene scanner storage. What else is there? This mod actually adds new traits, and that's why there are these 5 creatures right here, to showcase you guys what 5 new traits are actually in this little extremely helpful quality of life chain mod that I'm showcasing today. First of all, we have Bloodlust. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Bloodlust is basically a stronger version of Vampiric. You can see it right here on the screen. Bloodlust heals for 20% of damage dealt, and Vampiric is also on level 3. It heals for 10% of damage dealt. So you can actually stack these two up to get a much more fierce and much more potent heal, which I don't have to tell you, if Dinosuchus has 2 of these Vampirics, like 1 Vampiric and 1 Bloodlust, you are unstoppable. The second one, it's called Fasting, and Fasting reduces the food consumption of the creature and the rider by 40% on level 3, and of course on a creature with this drag weight. Depending on the drag weight, the efficiency of the traits change, just like the normal vanilla traits. So what is so good on this one? Now I only use like 18 stamina each second for heal at minimum. Sadly, you cannot fully reduce it to 0. It seems like that the Deodon has like a minimum food consumption in its hard-coded into his kit. So yeah, that's like the maximum you can actually reduce the food consumption of your Deodon to heal for like minutes and minutes on end without even having to feed it. The next one is a trait called Vanisher. And Vanisher has a 3% chance to cloak the creature while taking damage, which means your creature can just turn invisible randomly as it wants when getting hit, which is amazing on PvP. Of course, you can get a quick getaway, and people can neither see you or the creature, because the rider also is getting invisible when that happens. Really, really good. It sadly doesn't work that well on AI creatures. They still know that you are there and follow your trail. I guess you just stink. On this Terrorbird, I got the Venomous Free trait. And the Venomous Free trait adds a little torpor effect to your attacks. This creature adds torpor for each attack, yeah. More effective when the attack already deals torpor damage, so it's extremely effective on creatures like the Scorpion or the Patchy, Stiggy, whatever. A creature that already increased torpor. And also, this trait would be perfect on a Velonasaurus. So you can actually hit targets from afar with your little like minigun spikes that the Velonasaurus has, and you can actually increase their torpor, making the Velonasaurus a living torpor gun, a living like assault rifle with torpor ammo, which is kind of something that I want to try in a future video. And last but not least, we have the Death Dweller trait, which only spawns on level 1. And I'm showing you what this one can do. It turns your creature into a fucking submarine. Still want to dismount. I don't know if there are rocks down here. As long as you are on this creature, you have infinite oxygen. Not only you, but also the creature. So you can use any creature you want underwater infinitely. Sadly, the creature still loses stamina and eventually has to get out of the water to get its stamina back. But that's a really interesting and extremely creative trait in my opinion. The only downside to this trait is the creature that you are riding takes 10 times more damage. Which, depending on what you meet down in the ocean depths, can kill a not so tanky creature very fast. So might not want to go with a squishy creature into the water. So that was the custom traits that this mod adds to the game. But we are not done yet, because now we actually come to the best part of this mod. And for that I'm going back up to my bridge. I have shown you guys what new stuff this mod adds to the game, but I didn't show you the actual quality of life stuff yet. So what this mod actually does, if you click on a creature and it has a trait that you don't want on the creature, you can actually turn this trait into points, which you see up here. You see tier 1 upgrade points and tier 2 upgrade points. You click it, and the trait gets converted into an upgrade point. And you can use 5 upgrade points to upgrade a level 1 trait to a level 2 trait. And you can use 5 tier 2 upgrade points to turn a level 2 trait into a level 3 trait. And we have all been there. We have spent days and days in Ark looking for the perfect trait, like Vampiric Free or Numb Free, or like Mutable, Melee and HP, or Weight Reduction, for such a long time. And at the end of our search we just got a level 1 trait that barely did anything for the creature that we are looking for. So this is actually huge in a quality of life, because we can just take the level 1 traits which are on the Ark in abundance. Is that the real word? Abundance. Abundance was the word. So yeah, this is huge, because we can just turn our level 1 trait into a level 2 trait, and then turn that level 2 trait into a level 3 trait. And all we need is to farm some traits that we are not really need in the wild. So you just go around, kill parents, claim wild babies, and then extract their traits and immediately turn them into points, which you can use for any other creature trait that you want to upgrade. No longer you have to look for traits for like hours and hours and hours. Just get your Vampiric 1 and upgrade it 2 times to a Vampiric 3. Spare all that time and do what's the most important, having fun playing Ark. That's all there was already about this amazing little effective mod. I hope you liked this video, and I am Fuko, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.